But first, this guy, and oh yeah, they are marked. Okay, cool. When you're doing nail art, I don't even know how to explain how frustrating it is. So it's not that little like teeny tiny detail brush. It's just super cute. Good grip to hold on to, and then you can, you know, manipulate the end of the brush. Hollow. Let's see what you're looking like. Oh yeah. So I'm super excited to have these bigger handles. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a YouTuber made me buy it video for you. So this little shout out will go to Jessica's Nail Studio. I'll pop her channel name up here on the screen, and I'll link her down below. I was watching one of her videos where she did a like small business haul and sister nail mail possibly, and I saw these things that I'm about to open, and immediately ran to the website and immediately placed my order, and like 4 days later it showed up. But I didn't know, and I'll go ahead and open this up. I didn't know, but I got this cute little thank you card. It is the shipping, inside is my order. But they print your name and stuff on the thing. But I didn't know that this company was based in Ohio. They're out of like Cleveland, I believe. And so yeah, so like shipping was super fast because it was only about like 70 miles away. So but yeah, so it was super cute. I like this little personalized thank you card that's part of the shipping label. And I don't know if it has my address on it. I'm not gonna show that. But yeah, it's just, you know, like the shipping label, and they personalize it on the other side. That is super cute. But anyways, so I placed my order, and I'm going to get all these little peanuts out of the way, because I haven't dug into this yet. I wanted to wait to film it. So it's been sitting here for a few days. But like literally it showed up. Like I got the notification the next day that it had been shipped. And then before I knew it, it was like, it's out for delivery. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then when it got here, I saw the return address. And I was like, wait a minute. It shipped from Ohio. Where in Ohio is Starrily? So I Googled it because I didn't know. I was unaware. I've heard of Starrily before. If I didn't say it before, this is Starrily. This is the brand. They have mainly like regular polish. They're like an indie nail polish brand, but they do have some brushes, which is what this is. And so this is what I saw in Jessica's video. But first, I went ahead and I checked out their polishes. Now I wanted to like buy everything that I saw, but I decided on just going with the Color Grip base coat. I don't know if it's gonna let me focus. Color Grip base coat, and this is just a regular polish, just regular nail lacquer, if you will. So this is their Color Grip base coat. And then I also picked up the volumizing top coat, volumizing glossy top coat. And I'll show you that. That is just, you know, boom, clear top coat. Hopefully it will work well. But I am going to be using these when I do pedicures, when I do regular polish. Obviously I need a base coat and a top coat. Now I have one from Zoya, but I've had it for a little while. You know, I kind of want to get fresh. You know, I'm starting out fresh doing pedicures, so I decided to go ahead and pick up their base coat and top coat. I'm going to see how I like it. I might go back and get some of their polishes, but we'll see. We'll see. They've got, like, they're an indie brand, so they're an independent brand, and so they don't have like your basic polishes. It's more like glittery and special finishes, and I know they have some like some cat eyes and stuff like that. There is a YouTuber, Kelly Marissa, that does regular polish. Like she does a lot of swatch and review videos on different regular polishes. I love watching her videos. Go check her out as well. But she has done videos on Starrily before, and as well as a bunch of other brands. But yeah, so I decided to pick up the base and top coat to test out moving forward with my pedicures. So then I went on over to the brush section and started adding them to my cart. I wanted to get all of them. I wanted to just get the whole set, but they were unfortunately sold out. I think I did it this way. They were sold out of the complete set, as well as some of the brushes that were, you know, sold singly within that set, if that makes sense. So I couldn't get the whole set, so I bought the ones that I thought I would get the most use out of, that were left within the set. So I don't know, I think that Jessica might have mentioned that these are not going to be restocked. So maybe they're going to be coming out with a new collection of brushes, or maybe they're just doing away with brushes. So, I mean, if you like any of these that you see in this video, head on over to Starrily. I will leave them linked in the description. If you want to check out any of the brushes that are left from that collection, please go check them out. But I'm just going to start, let me zoom you in. I'm just going to start at one end, and I'm just going to pull these out and show you what the brushes are, if they have names on them. I don't remember the names, but if they aren't on here, then I'll try to pop them up on the screen as I'm editing it. So we will go from there. But so first up here we have this guy, and oh yeah, they are marked. Okay, cool. That's gonna help out editing, Tara. Okay, so we have Halley's Comet, and they have little gems at the bottom. This is so cute. It's got like a little blue gem at the bottom, which will be nice to remember which one you're looking for when they're like, you know, put them in a cup and you need to find it. So Halley's Comet. Focus. Halley's Comet, and I love the design. I love this cosmic. It's just super cute. It does have some little like recess areas in there, like for the little stars that like twinkle. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but some of these little ones are just printed on. The little spaceship is just printed on. It's got like the glittery handle. Got some black hollow going on there. And yeah, super cute. So, okay, so Halley's Comet. And I will probably end up popping up on the screen like a picture of the set and like what they're called or whatever. But this looks like it's a nice little detail brush. So super cute. Looking forward to using that. I like the handle. I like that the handle back here is bigger. So you've got a good, you know, a good size to hold on to, and then as you're using the brush, like, you know, the brush itself is skinny, so you've kind of got that control. You can hold it like a pencil, like you should be when you're doing nail art. I know I see a lot of people that try to hold it like way back. You want to get as close as you can comfortably, but like obviously this isn't going to be comfortable, and your fingers are going to be in the way. So this is a good distance, and I like that it extends that far, so you've got a good grip to hold on to, and then you can, you know, manipulate the end of the brush. So loving that. I like the weight of it. Like, I like that there's a little bit of weight. I hate super lightweight brushes just because I feel like you don't have as much control. Like you want a little bit of weight to them. But yeah, so that one is Halley's Comet. Nice little detail brush, and I love these little cases. Like, these are adorable. Super cute. I'm probably gonna keep them in the case. Okay, next up we have Mega Point, and again we have the black hollow. We've got the like moon phases and the galaxy look. They've got their logo on there, and then this one has an orange gem at the bottom. So like once you get down pat what your colors are, you'll know which brush you're grabbing. But so there's Mega Point, and holy crap, this one is a long one. Look at that. That is a super long liner brush. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. You're going to be able to get super straight lines. You're going to be able to let that brush do what it needs to do on the nail. You're not going to have to really fuss with it much. and it's super thin. I love how thin this is. And that was one of the things that when Jessica was showing the brushes that she got and I was noticing how like thin and how few bristles were in these brushes, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get those brushes, because I don't even know how to explain how frustrating it is to try to find a brush that is skinny enough, long enough for what you need, short enough for what you need, and still be able to create with it. So often people get so frustrated with nail art because they can't make those fine lines because their brush kind of sucks. And then we end up trimming down brushes, we end up cutting off bristles to make it skinnier, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And then when you find one that you love, like you get it down to where you love it, by then it's like trashed and you need to buy another one. So then you're starting the whole process over again and you're trimming down bristles and you're trying to get, you know, that perfect brush. But this is like super duper skinny. Like this is gonna do your fine lines. This is gonna do your like your squiggles, your like all the things. Love it. Love it, love it. I'm gonna be super duper careful keeping the caps and everything on there because I don't want to bend those bristles. Don't want to bend the bristles. Okay, that was number 2. 3 more. Up next, we have micro point. So we just didn't make a point. Next up is micro point. And again, same design on the lid, the name, the holographic, and then this one has a light blue little gemmy gem on the handle. So again, this one is the micro point. And oh, look how teeny tiny. Oh, I love it. This one reminds me a little bit of the micro detailer from Young Nails. Oh, I'm sorry, not even on camera there. But yeah, this one again is super duper teeny tiny, and I love that it has that extension. Oh, sorry, again, I'm not even on, I'm looking at the brush, not at the camera. It has that little extension piece that's smaller than what the inside of that is. So you get that little teeny tiny little bristles. Super tiny. Love it. They actually had one that like the smallest one that they had was out of stock, and I really wanted to pick that one up, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled if they ever do restock or if they come out with a new set. I will definitely check that one out. But it was even smaller than this. But so that one was the micro point. Nice little teeny tiny detailer brush. Love it, love it. And then up next, we have fine tuner. Fine tuner, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this one was a little bit thicker. So it's not that little like teeny tiny detail brush. But again, we have the same design on the lid. We have the name and the brand, the hollow glitter, and then this one has a yellowy, which I'm not sure, what was that other one? Oh, okay, no, it's more of like a orange, so yellow. So they are different. They are different. Okay, so fine tuner. Fine tuner. Let's see what you're looking like. Oh yeah, this one is more of like a petal brush, a blending brush. You can do like your little, you know, pat and blend when you're doing like some petals and stuff like that. This would also be a really good one for making petals, because you just load it up with your polish and then you just swoop, 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 and you've got a little flower. So that one is really nice. Gonna get lots of use out of that. And again, I'm being very careful putting that little plastic guy back on there before I put it in the lid, because I want to keep these super safe. These weren't like super cheap brushes. They're not expensive, but they're kind of pricey, so I'm gonna take really good care of them. And I mean, the quality is there. It's, you know, all of the details and all of that, so I mean, I get it. I get why they are what they are. Alrighty, and then last but not least, we have, I think this might be, is this the smallest one I got? I think so. This is called Macro Point. Macro Point, and this one has a red, oh, it's almost like a purpley. It's coming off a little bit more red, but it looks kind of plummy in person. But again, we have the same detailing on the lid with those little sparkles. We have the name and the brand and the black hollow glitter. And then there we have our Macro Point. And it is, again, a super duper fine liner brush. It is not quite as long as that other one was. I forget the name of it already, but you will have seen it just a couple minutes ago. But it was like, you know, twice as long. This one is still a good size liner brush, like especially, please forgive my nails, they're grown out terribly, but like for natural nail length, you know, you've got that nice length on the liner brush. I believe they had another one that was like Nano Point, and I think that one was the shortest of those, but that one was sold out, unfortunately, so I couldn't get that one. But this one will definitely come in handy. I actually want to compare that. So I have the Wildflowers one here that is, this is just their vegan striping brush. Oh, and I caught another one of the bristles. See, this is what always happens when I put my brushes away. See that one little bristle that's bent over? Now I'm just gonna take and run that under some hot water, and it'll bend it back, and it'll be fine. But just to compare, they have the same size end, like this part of it is the same size, and it looks like the brushes are almost the same size. It looks like our, what is this one called, Macro Point? It looks like the Macro Point is just a tiny bit longer and a little bit skinnier. So I'm excited to use that when I'm doing line work, because I think it's going to give me a thinner line. And again, with the Wildflowers, the handle is so small. I feel like when my nails start to get long like they are now, and I mean, I know in some of your guys' world this is still super short, but this is long for me. And when I'm holding my tools, when I'm trying to paint, see how this is how I hold my brush, and this is how my nail is. And when it starts to get too long, it like literally starts to push into my thumb, and that gets uncomfortable right there. And I'm trying to work. And if I try to hold it differently, then I'm not quite as steady. Excuse me. So I can't, like, I feel like I can't function properly because, you know, my nail is kind of in the way. So with this one being a little bit bigger, even with my nails as long as they are, see how I'm kind of holding that, and it keeps my fingers apart. So like my nail is just barely touching my thumb. So I feel like it's like thicker like a pencil, and I don't quite get that push into my thumb, because see, it's just touching it. And like, this is how I would hold it to do work. So I'm working. If I just rotate it, then it's like, it's just barely touching. If I'm trying to hold this one, my finger's pushed back further because it's not extended up. So my finger is back here further, so when I'm holding on to it, I'm getting, like, I'm pushing down into my thumb. I feel like this finger is resting on my thumb, and that's not quite as comfortable for me. So I'm super excited to have these bigger handles. I know I can get those little like pencil gripper things and stick them on there, but then you're kind of like, I gotta put it on there before I put, man, this poor little bristle. I'll fix you, buddy. I promise. Just go back in there for now. But yeah, if I put one of those pencil grip things on there, then I'm gonna have trouble getting the lid and stuff on there. And then if I'm gonna hold it any closer, then it's, oh no, I'm really just getting it all stuck in there. Okay, I'm gonna fix him before I put him back in the lid. And again, with this having a bigger handle, it has a bigger hole for your lid. So when you're putting the lid on, you're not gonna get stuck in there like this one. Like this one's a teeny tiny little hole, and I feel like every time I put this one away, every time I pull it back out, I have bristles that are messed up and I have to run it under hot water and fix it. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. This one I feel like is going to be a little safer for me, and I feel like the weightiness of it and the size of the handle is really going to help me as my nails grow out. I don't have time to do my own nails a lot, so when I do get a chance to do them, I usually take and, you know, shorten them down a ton so that they have a long time to be able to grow out until they get to this point where they're starting to feel a little bit too long. And then I'll take and shorten them back down and do a fill, or I'll soak everything off and redo them. But having a bigger handle is very helpful because I can hold it more comfortably and I'm not going to be hurting my thumb or repositioning my finger so that it's uncomfortable for me. So super happy to have found these brushes. So thanks again so much to Jessica's Nail Studio for, you know, doing this video showing what you purchased, because it influenced me. So your influence is working and you got people to go. I don't know, I didn't see on her video if she had like a discount code or anything for Starrily, but I did know that Kelly Marissa, she has a discount code. I think it's just Kelly, K-E-L-L-I. So if you do check out Starrily, you can use that that discount code and it'll save you like 10%, which is what I did on my order. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the base coat and top coat and seeing how that works with my pedicures, because I've been having a ton of my ladies scheduling in for their vacation pedicures, for their spring pedicures, getting in for some summer coming up, all the things. So I am very interested to start using this. I do like that they have the bigger brush. I guess I didn't even really like open this up and show you guys, but you know, you can see it. It's in a clear bottle. It's not gel. It does have like the flat rounded brush, which I think is good for, you know, getting those toes, except for those little teeny tiny pinky toes. You all know, you out there that know that don't have a pinky toe, yeah, it's difficult to paint with these big brushes, but you know, we manage, and it's easy to clean up with a little orange wood stick or a little micro swab with some acetone, so no biggie. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying these out and seeing how they work out, and possibly going back and getting some more regular polish in the future, because I don't know about you guys, but I always like to put something sparkly on my toes, so I'm always looking for some extra sparkly polishes to put on my toes. So, but yeah, this was cute that they sent this. This was all their different brushes. Like that would be the complete set. And so I think I have that one, that one. Was that the red one, the black one? I don't know. I got what I got. So hopefully, like I said, if they restock them, I'll pick up the ones that I'm missing. If not, if they do something different in the future, maybe I'll check them out. But yeah, so I'm super excited to try these out. Let me know down in the comments if you have ever purchased anything from Starrily, if you have any of their brushes and you like them. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know in the comments, because I have yet to try these out. I will be very shortly trying out the striper brushes, just so I can put them into use with my clients. So yeah, that's all I got for today. I do want to send a huge shout out to each and every single one of you that has decided to take some time out of your day to come swing by my channel and watch my videos and subscribe, and you know, the ones that are always there in the comments, you know, cheering me on. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you're not already, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can hit the notification bell to let you know each time that I post. I try to post once a week. I do throw some extra videos in there every once in a while if I have some fun, new, and exciting stuff to share with you. So it's always good to have that notification bell clicked so that you get a notification when I post a new video. So yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!